Alright guys, we're back with some more MX bikes. Today we have something pretty sweet to show you. This is the new RM85. Almost said 125, 85 by Jim Jam 195. We are gonna hit the biggest jump for an 85. This jump is ridiculous. It really is. It's crazy. The jump is huge. We hit this wide open, fully pinned in 5th gear, and barely get over it. I tried hitting that forever and I couldn't get over it. We were coming up a foot short, 2 feet short. I mean, we were really close, but we just couldn't quite get it. We landed it a couple times, but I wasn't satisfied. I felt like that would be letting the video down and it just wasn't pretty. So I wanted to keep going until we finally could hit it, and we finally did there. Here we hit it a few different times, showing you different camera angles just to appreciate the bike. The skin by Jim Jam is awesome. It's really, really great. I love it. It is a skin over the YZ85, so the bike, it isn't a new bike, but it looks really good. It really does. And the jump hitting or the track, I guess. The track, this is the Sky's the Limit by Dylan44. And the track is awesome. You can kind of see the track is going to cross itself over this big table. And I don't know how big the table is. It's got to be over 100 feet, right? I don't know. I don't know how he built it, but really, really difficult to hit on the 85. You might be sitting there saying, I'm good at the game. I can hit it easy. Maybe. It's not that I don't believe you, but I hit this thing wide open. I never let off the throttle. Like, actually never let off. We hit this thing wide open. 6th gear was a bit too much. The bike started to bog down, so I said I played with the gearing, and I don't know. This is just the best I found. And I believe we were hitting roughly 80 miles an hour on, or in 5th gear. So that's how we did it if you want to try, but yeah, crazy. The jump is insane. I don't know if I've ever hit a jump that big in the game, and it's just a video game. It's fun, man. It's really fun. Yes, we ride in real life. If you're new and you don't know the channel, we do ride in real life, but it's fun playing them in the game. I always feel the need to say that because somebody always gets upset about it, but yeah, fun, good times. So we switch over to the RMZ 450, the Suzuki Power, for this track, because I wanted to use the RM85 for the whole track, but it just didn't work out very good. It is a CBMX bike, and I kind of mentioned it, and then I saw you guys talking about it in the comments about the CBMX bikes, but I don't know. The mini bikes feel similar to the big bikes from CBMX, where they get kind of bouncy, right? I mean, I don't know. The bike just starts to kind of pogo stick, and it wheelies really easy. I mean, it wheelies and whiskey throttles easier than the 450. I mean, I do it sometimes on the 450, but not near as much. Now, maybe it's because I kind of roll on the power, and on the 85, it's just kind of like hammer down on it, but I don't know. The bikes, even the big bikes, feel off to me, but I started out playing on the original OEM bikes here, and so that's what I feel comfortable with. If you play the game and you prefer the CBMX bikes, let me know what you think about them. Especially if you have played the OEM bikes like I'm using here. I'd be really curious. I know some of you guys were talking about it. I believe Pay 2021 did say that they are working on different physics. He said that the physics were from scratch, but I did see some people say that they were physics from Milestone games. I don't really know. I mean, that's crazy. That's weird stuff, and I don't know how all that works, so I don't really have an opinion on it. But yeah, my only opinion is that the CBMX bikes are kind of hard for me to use because they feel different. They just feel different, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. If you prefer those bikes, it's just different. You know what I mean? But the track, talking about the track, amazing, fan-freaking-tastic. And I wanted to get some third person in here because somebody let me know, and I apologize. I did forget to show third person with Eli Tomac, which is really dumb because the mod was centered around Eli Tomac, And in first person, you can't see that. So you only saw it in the thumbnail. And I do apologize for it. I just forgot. I was playing those 2 tracks and we were shredding. We felt really good and it just slipped my mind. So I do apologize. I'm sorry. I'll try not to forget again, especially if we have a mod showcasing, you know, such as today, the RM85. To do it in first person, cool and fun, but you can't see the bike, so you kind of need to be in third person or follow or something other than first person camera. But that's the cam I just prefer to play in. I actually have a hard time in third person because I can't corner the bike. In third person, I end up leaning the bike over a bit too much and we crash. So yeah, I just enjoy first person. And I think a lot of you guys do, but I do know there's a bunch of pros. I think McChicken plays in third person, and he's a pro at the game. He's one of the fastest guys I've ever seen play any moto game ever, and I think he plays in third person, and he makes it look good, but he's also going a lot faster than we are. So when you're not very fast, such as we are, it doesn't really look that good. And so I feel like being a slower player, it benefits to be in first person because it looks better, it looks more realistic, and it's just easier for me to play in it. And then we have some, this is a free cam. Somebody was asking what camera it is. It's the free cam, but then you have to change. You can have like a static free cam, and then you can have the free cam where you can move the camera in any direction wherever you want. And then you can have this free cam. It's kind of like it's locked onto the bike, but it's still free and you can rotate the camera around. You can't really go up and down. Well, maybe you can go up and down, but mostly you can just kind of follow the bike, but you can control what sides of the bike, whether you're in the front, the back, the sides, or whatever. So really cool camera. I've been wanting to use the auto camera, the TV camera kind of, but for some reason, it never works for me. It's always stuck to the rear fender. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or if my game or something I don't know about, but really good time. I highly encourage you guys to try this track out. And the bike, if you haven't tried that, well, to get the bike, it might be tougher because it isn't, I don't believe it's on the MX Bikes mod page or the forums. You have to do some searching to find the bikes, but the skin is on the official mod page, and definitely try it out. It is a really good time. It was fun. The jumps are huge. You can throw some mad whips off of it. Even though we didn't, I was more concerned about, you know, just hitting the track and not crashing. But yeah, that's all we have for you today. You guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.